Lady is a romantic comedy written and directed by Hank Pretorius that takes place in London and on the Veldt in South Africa. And it centers on the character of Jodie, played by Katie McGraw, who is the girlfriend of a famous American director named Daniel Taylor, who is played by me. And she really wants to be the lead in his next film, which is a love story between a Boer woman and an English soldier. And my character, Daniel, isn't seeing it, doesn't believe that she'd be right for the role. So in an attempt to persuade him to change his mind, she goes to South Africa to see if she can sort of become a Boer woman. And she meets this character named Kobus that's played by Bob van Blok, and meets his family, who are these incredibly dynamic, unique individuals, and gets sort of swept up into their lives, and over time begins to fall in love with Kobus, and it's a moving, funny, cool, dynamic, fish out of water romantic comedy. With Hank, when he understood what it was that I wanted to do, when we first sat down and talked about the role and working together, and he saw what I wanted to do with it, he just kind of went, okay, I'm going to give you as many tools as possible to just kind of do that. And so it was liberating, it was fun, it was different every moment, and I think for him, and I think for the other actors, that was a great kind of thing for them to bounce off of, because they weren't quite sure what was going to happen, and I wasn't either. And it's rare to have the trust of somebody who has a very specific idea of what they want to execute to let you just kind of do your thing. And I'm very grateful for it, because I learned a lot in that experience. Like, there's a moment where I grab this guy and kiss him, and they shot the reaction of it, because I told them, I said, let's do his side first, because I'm gonna do something. And I kissed him, and you see the reaction on the guy's face. It's one of the greatest reactions I've ever seen anybody have ever, because he was so shocked, and then he was so mad, and then he didn't really know what to do, and then he kind of like, he was like, oh, it's okay, maybe I kind of liked it, It was pretty funny. It was really, it was special. Brümilda, I have a very, very special spot for her. I love and adore her. I think she's a spectacularly talented woman. She's got one of the greatest voices on planet Earth.
Because you're a vegetarian, I cooked you a chicken.
But chicken is also meat.
No, chicken is a vegetable in this part of the world, and we won't tell the Queen. Bon appétit.
And I love and adore her. Like, I just really like hanging out with her. I loved working with her. I just think she's incredibly special, and I'm so glad that she's revered the way she is in this country. She deserves it. She's the real deal. If she were from any other country, they would consider her to be a treasure, and I'm glad that it seems that she's bestowed that kind of respect here. So I believe she should be considered that.
Ek hou nie van haar nie. So Chrissy says you'll be leaving in the morning then?
No, I need your help to portray a Boer woman in a film that I'm doing.
You're an actress. Wow. Maybe you can help me with Freda Flight's concert.
I love South Africa. I'm having a little bit of a love affair with this country. I mean, this is my third time here. The people are so gracious. I feel incredibly welcome. The country is so beautiful. I mean, it's kind of mind-blowing to me that you can go, like, Greater Johannesburg has close to 10 million people in the surrounding area. You go 90 minutes north, and I saw 3 of the big 5 a couple days ago. I was kissed by an elephant, and on the same day I drove into the city and did a press thing. Like, I mean, how crazy is that? Like, No, I don't think there's anywhere else on planet Earth you can do that. Well, yeah, I mean there are a few, but the one that I like the most is the Afrikaans version of aloha, which is how's it. You know, how's it is aloha in South Africa. You know, because it kind of means a few things at the same time, and it's a very familial, you know, genial way of connecting, and it also feels like something where even if you don't speak Afrikaans, if somebody comes up and says how's it, like, you know, it's a way of saying, hey, you know, we're about to have a conversation, and I like that. I like that a lot. So when I see those guys, you know, or anybody from the film, usually when I walk up to them, I'm like, how's it?
Take it away!
We'll write our names in the sky. We'll confide, and I'll find mine on the right of your side.
Give me your hand.